So let's have the image of Mumbai Indians on the screen so that like we can just go through the players. So let me list out the players for you, bhai. If you are talking about the batting unit, they have Rohit Sharma, Surya Kumar Yadav, Sharfin Rutherford, Tilak Verma, and Danish Malewal. Wicket keepers, they have Robin Mins, Ryan Rickelton, Quinton de Kock. All rounders, Captain Hardik Pandya, Namandir Santner, Raj Angad Bawa, Corbin Bosch, Will Jacks, Shardul Thakur, Atharva Ankolekar, and Mayank Rawat. In terms of their bowlers, Trent Bolt is there, Mayank Markande, Deepak Chair, Ashwani Kumar, Raghu Sharma, Allah Ghaznafar, Jasprit Bumrah, and Mohammad Izhar. So, what do you think? Like, what exactly is your understanding of the team? How would you rate this team? How would you
I
rate the
think
squad of MI?
so. The first thing is that like what uh, has not gone Mumbai's way in the past 2 3 years. They haven't been the Mumbai Indians that we know, even as a rival team fan or even as a CSK fan. I would say like uh, when there is a proper rivalry, we enjoy that rivalry, and Mumbai hasn't been that consistent, or Mumbai hasn't been the Mumbai Indians we know who have played, and a lot of my Mumbai Indians fans have put that on the captaincy charts or the captaincy change. Uh, that has impacted the dressing room. I mean, it somewhat looks like that not many are happy with uh, Hardik Pandya being the captain. That definitely plays a role. But if we see apart from that, it will be interesting to see. I mean, it's been quite some time since Rohit Sharma has not played, or Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli have retired from the T20 internationals. So they will be coming back. I mean, they will be in a sort of a situation which MS Dhoni has been for the last few years. Come back and just play the IPL. Even though they are active in ODIs, there's some form of cricket, but it will be interesting to see Rohit Sharma bat up there. Uh, then I think Surya is someone who's probably not at the best of his form in the T20 World Cup. He was not at the best. He did captaincy well. He was good captaining the side. But then I think Surya needs to up his batting side a little bit for Mumbai to be successful. On paper, this is a very scary team. On paper, there's a very scary team. Like, yeah, I mean, if you take the comment, they have got a lot of players who are in form. Bumrah is, I mean, there's hardly many times when we see that Bumrah is out of form. Will Jacks has been phenomenal. Rickelton is doing well. They've, if I'm not wrong, they got Quinton de Kock as well, right? Yeah, so
Yes,
de
yes.
Kock and
They have
Rickelton.
Quinton.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
either of De Kock and Rickelton plays. That's what I understand from it, because they will have to go in with Wheeljacks. I don't think they are dropping Wheeljacks. I don't think they are dropping uh, Trent Bolt. Bolt and Brumrah starting for MI is scary. It used to be scary for the opposition back in 2020s, and it's again scary. Both of them are outstanding bowlers, and that again, when we talk of the bowling partnerships, this is one of the bowling partnership that is to be scared of. uh, Hardik is a very important player. He brings in a balance to the team. He's someone who is very good with the bat, very good with the ball, and also with the field. He's the captain, so he's got four roles to play, and it this season becomes very important for him, because if Surya doesn't continue as the uh, captain in Indian cricket team, there is a vacant slot, and Hardik can be a very good contender for that. So if he can perform as the captain as well as as the player he is, there is a outside chance of him being there. Uh, Again, in terms of bowling, I mean, in terms of all rounder, they have got outstanding all rounders. You know, how do you play Santner and Corbin Bosch and Will Jacks? How do you fit in all of this? This is a very good headache for the management to have. Uh, I will just keep my mind put my mind out that the four overseas that I think might be playing. Uh, One is, of course, it should be uh, Will Jacks. One will be, I don't know, it should be Mitchell Santner. It should be Trent Bolt and either of Quinton de Kock and Rick Elton. Yeah,
My question would be like they traded uh, Sherfin Rutherford and like Sherfin Rutherford, the way he played for Gujarat last year or the way he played uh, in the T20 World Cup. Can you ignore a player like him?
yeah, that's a very good thing. Like then you have to choose between Santner, Will Jacks, and Rutherford. I don't see Trent Bolt dropping off unless and until he goes in one of the worst form of his life. He will probably be playing. They have to play either of Rickelton or Quinton de Kock because there is no other wicket keeping option for them. Robin Means I don't think so is getting a chance. So
Mhm.
that's a weakness of Mumbai because but uh, when you have an overseas wicket keeper, your one overseas slot is booked for that wicket keeper. That's a problem. That's a problem. I think it will be with KKR as well because Indian wicketkeeper there. I think only Ankrish is there who doesn't keep regularly. We'll come to KKR later on, but yeah, that's one point where Mumbai should have worked on a little bit because I was thinking of that last year as well that you cannot go in with one single wicket keeping option and that too who is an overseas wicket keeping option. Your one slot is booked. So I think one is Rickelton or Decock. Second is Trent Bolt. Those are confirmed. Now you have to choose who plays between Rutherford, Santner, and Will Jacks. I think Will Jacks is in phenomenal form. Uh, do you drop Santner? That's a question. But then you traded Rutherford, keeping something in mind.
My like so what I believe is that they got Mayank Markande. Okay,
Hmm.
and Mayank Markande is I think the only spinner with
Yes.
experience, only Indian spinner who has experience that MI has in their squad. I think like what they can do is like in order to have a Corbin Bosch or a Sherfin Rutherford in the playing 11, they can
Hmm.
go ahead with Mike Markande.
Hmm.
Uh, like if you see his domestic performances or in the last few years, he has been like uh, a proper match winner for Punjab in domestic,
Hmm.
at least in the T20 scheme of things. So I think like they can also make this move that
Yeah.
Mayank Markande is your first choice spinner. And
Yeah.
if he performs, then he gives you an option of making your batting unit a lot more heavy
Hmm.
than it is already than like it already is. So
Yeah.
I'll just take a few comments from here because someone said the same thing. Markande and Ashwin Kumar are future of India. I guess they are good bowlers.
Yeah.
So what do you
Yeah.
think about
I think
Markande and Ashwin?
if you get in Mayank Markande, like then you have the option of dropping Mitchell Santner and you play Sharfin Rutherford. Uh,
Or like
or you
play a
can,
Corbin Bosch.
yeah,
You can play a Corbin Bosch,
yeah,
like who
you
can
can
give
play
you
Corbett.
proper 4 overs, who can give you
Yes,
proper 4 overs, or like he can play at any position. Corbin Bosch
yes,
is someone like who can play from, like you can slot him in fifth position to eighth position anywhere.
yeah, yeah. He plays the floater role, so they have got a good advantage. They have got many players uh, who who have the capabilities, and that is something, there is something there, that's a headache for the management as well. How do they choose which players they go on in with? Uh, yeah, like one comment, they have a very big bowling lineup, but then we know IPL is not a bowler's game. At the same time, when bowlers get you the uh, big games, when bowlers put up the big performances, you win. You talk of the Lasit Malinga winning it by 1 run against CSK. That's a top performance for bowling performance. You see Bumrah, who whenever Bumrah performs well, MI does well. So even though it's a 260 game, but bowlers uh, have to have to be on the top of their game for you to win the title. Batsmen win you matches, bowler win you title, but choosing the right bowlers is the question at this moment for Mumbai Indians. Rohit did it very well. Can Hardik continue? He hasn't shown it in last 1 2 years, but do does I mean, can he choose the right option? Yes, he can. He has it in him. It looks like.
And like you can't ignore the fact that Hardik is an IPL winning captain.
Yes, he is an IPL winning captain.
I'll ask uh, uh, the playing 11 that he has mentioned to be on the screen, so that like we can discuss like, okay, so the names are there in on the screen. How would your playing 11 look like I mean, like your playing 11, does it look similar to what Sachin has given, or will you be playing a different playing 11?
I think it's for Mumbai. It is very much, very little point to you sort of debate, or one or two players here and there. Uh, let's start with the lineup he has given. Decock or Rickelton open for sure. Either of them has to play with Rohit Sharma for sure. I think Rohit will play in as the impact player again. He will come into bat for. I mean, let's take Mumbai's batting first. So yeah, Tilak plays at number four, number three, Surya at number four for sure. Five at Hardik at five. I think they can slot in someone else at number five if there is an option, and Hardik might play at six. But I think for the moment, let's take Hardik at five.
Like we
Uh,
can
Ra-
go ahead with Namandir.
yeah,
Namandir can.
there's an option for Namandir, who is a very good bowler. Or at the moment, let's keep it at five. Uh, Sharfan Rutherford, I don't know how I will choose between Rutherford and Will Jacks if there is an option to choose. Because let's say if we play with Santner, maybe because Santner is also a spinner, we can go in with Rutherford, who can give you medium pace. So Santner here, Bolt here, Shardul. I don't know. I would prefer Deepak Chahar over Shardul, at least. But then Deepak Chahar starting with Trent Bolt, both of them swing the ball very well because Deepak Chahar is not the best effective when it comes to the later stages. But Bumrah is
Yeah.
a very good first change bowler. So Bumrah can be the number third pacer in this position. Ashwini will be interesting to see, but probably they can go ahead with Markande in place of Ashwini. I think that will be very much my lineup as well, with a few changes here and there.
Again, like if so. one direct question. If we are talking about Mitchell Santner, so Mitchell Santner versus Will Jacks, who do
Hmm.
you think can bring more impact
Hmm.
to the game?
I think
Because Will Jacks, Will Jacks can give you like proper off spinner. We saw him in the T20 World Cup,
yeah,
and Santner like he can give you like a left arm spinner.
yeah.
So, what do you think? Like, if Sheffield Rutherford is there in the 11,
Hmm.
can like MI replace Santner with Will Jacks, and can that be called like for like replacement?
There's a difference here. The difference is, I think, if the pitch supports the spinners, that's when Wiljax becomes a better bowler. Wiljax is I mean, on the highways we talk of when it comes to pitches, or the, let's say, the Hyderabad pitches. On those pitches, Santner is a gold mine, because he will give you overs with eight, economy of 7.5 or 8. He will go for 30-35 runs in uh, 4 overs. But those are the games where Will Jacks has a chance to go for runs. So uh, if we talk of bowling, is Santner better than Wiljax? Yes. But if we are talking of batting, is Santner better than Wiljax? No. So MIF should decide that whether they take the uh, 55 batting on 45 bowling, or whether they take 55 bowling and 45 batting. So it's for them to decide, and also depending on the
Understood.
combination that goes in.
Understood.
They have a very good set of
Yeah,
uh,
that's
overseas players.
what my
Yeah,
point was also. Like the way MI have picked overseas players.
yeah,
Uh, like it is a very good headache. Like as you said in the beginning, like it is a very good headache. They have a solid Indian core and they have
yes,
a solid overseas core.
yes,
And now they'll have to think key where like what exactly is the permutation or combination that they can do to bring out the best playing 11. Because
this,
like if you see their overseas players, if you were the selector or if you were building the team, there is no one in the overseas department that you will feel like to drop from the
yeah,
squad,
yeah,
considering their T20 form or considering their T20 like rating. If we go there,
yeah. I think uh, Alag Gazafnar is someone who won't be considered in the conversation. Apart from that, every other overseas player that they have picked is in the conversation for uh, the playing 11. So
but
the
like Allah
selected.
Ghaznafar, MI went like very aggressively for him in
Yes,
2025 auction. He was injured. They replaced him with, I believe, Mujibur Rahman. Then they have now like released Mujibur Rahman and have retained Allah Ghaznafar. So, and I believe Allah Ghaznafar like he plays for MI some league. So I
hmm.
think like we haven't seen of Allah Ghaznafar a lot uh, in international cricket, and that is the my point. Like the 2020 squad that MI had, they had Krunal Pandya there, they had Rahul Chahar, I believe. Um, so they were like taking care of the spin department. But from 2020, like from 2021 till 2025, MI have struggled to build a core spin bowling unit.
Yes, and
So with the addition,
even with this team, I think like Markande is very good, but he isn't of the level of, like, when it comes to experience or something. We talk of someone like, let's say, Sunil Nareen, or someone like Noor Ahmed. He's a very good bowler, yes, but there are differences. So one another of the weakness, we have talked of overseas player being the wicket keeper. That's one point that can hurt them. And there somewhere, center is there. Center is a very good spinner, but I think they were lacking in the spin department, but Wiljax can cover that up for them. Wiljax is a hard hitter as well, but we have got Markande to add up to their spin firepower. So that's a very good. That's
Okay,
a very
yeah,
good.
got it.